clicking the buttons, doing the things. How is everybody? How the heck are you? Also, hold on. That was a good one. Can I do it sensually if I have to? Maybe. Who are we jorking? I don't know. Who do we want to jork? I wasn't planning on... Oh, yep. That was quick. That was quick. So like getting your PC set back up after reinstall. Nice. It's been a long time since I've done that. I used to do it like pretty regularly, but so far things have been working well. What is that? What is that thing? I've never seen that little choo-choo before. I installed an extension on my last stream, but I didn't get any bits or subs or anything, so I've never seen that thing in action before. Choo-choo! Kind of fits nice in that little corner. Still need all your games? Gotcha. Why is there a giant spaghetti on the couch? A giant spaghetti? Oh, my blanket? It's probably my blanket. My mom made me that blanket. You're on time for this song for once? Hell yeah. Ads! Oh. Ads? Oh yeah, I guess it is ads, huh? Is TikTok actually live? I can't even tell. What up? It's Rage Bro. How you doing? Alright, it looks like TikTok's live, I think. It is... For February, it is too toasty in here. So hyped for Wednesday, I know. I have, like, this whole past weekend, I couldn't stream because I was sick as hell. But I've just been sitting here like a kid on Christmas Eve, like, the whole weekend. So ready for Wednesday. Like, I have no idea what to expect, but... I have some idea what to expect for D4, because they've given us a pretty good idea of what we're getting for D4. But as far as D2, like, that's what I'm really interested about. Those ads seemed way too long. I haven't changed them in about 4 years, so they shouldn't have been any longer than normal. I am live. Hello. I've been live for about 5 minutes. Well, I don't know, you know. You know what to expect, or is stream? True. I will be live. So, full disclosure, I will probably stream the event and then end stream almost immediately so I can start working on YouTube videos. But I do plan on going live a little bit before the event so we can hang out and stuff. Twitch didn't yell at you? Rude. We'll do it live? Yeah, we will. Probably just me maybe not fully aware of ads. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think it does 1.5 minutes of ads twice an hour? Something like that. Hey guys, look, it's a Riz stream. True. You haven't taken part in PTR this time. You want everything to be fresh. What I will say about the PTR is what they offer on the PTR is fairly limited. But if you watch my video about Season 12, which I'm guessing you're not going to want to if you don't want to spoil, it seems like there's a lot more coming that they just haven't revealed yet, and that excites me. Because it felt like it was going to be just like kind of like a short filler season. But it seems like they got some tricks up their sleeve. And I'm pretty excited about it. When's the expansion releasing? So the scheduled date is April 28th. But like I've said before, I'm assuming they're going to do it like Vessel of Hatred. To where, thank you for the sub. The gifty. I assume they're going to do a global release, and they're going to do it on the 27th, like they did Vessel of Hatred. I don't remember what time exactly it was. I know it was delayed like 4 hours or something, but... They need glasses that clean themselves. Like, I don't know how they get dirty. I don't do anything. And I didn't do a very good job, but whatever. Hold on, flashbang. Okay. So, remember it being late because you didn't play Vessel H till the next day? Yeah. Like, it was supposed to be, like, 6 or something, but I don't think it actually went live until, like, 9. Okay, so on Wednesday. I can spell. So D4. We know we're getting the new class. We know we're getting details on the cube. The skill tree rework. And the talisman. They didn't specify What? What up, Ghost? I'm scared too. I don't know what that is. The new class will not be playable Wednesday. No, they're going to announce the new class. This Wednesday, 2 days from today. Yeah, this is when they're announcing these things. They're not releasing them. They're announcing them. Is that really loud? I don't know what that means. A little, yeah. Hey, all right. All right. I don't know what's going on. Treasure Train. You're so confused. Me too. All right. I like it. What up, Quigs? Why do you sound like Gunther? Gunther. Who's Gunther? What in the tarnation did you walk into? The hype train. Me? I'm DJ. You're good at this? Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a treasure train. Do I need to make it like pause my regular music? I don't know if I can. Anyways, I don't know. Can I? What up, Loth? How you doing? I don't know if YouTube can hear this or if TikTok can hear, but I don't know if YouTube can. I don't remember how I have this set up. Oh yeah. What did he call you? Did I set that? I did, yeah. It's a Twitch extension, but I didn't know what to expect from it. You sent me Gunther? I'm not clicking on that, but good to know. Good to know. I have to? I'll check it out later. I promise. I promise. Ew. What is he calling you? Literally sounds... I have to know. It said your name right. Jerry Atu? Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's like, what happened to the one in there? This is a lot. This is a lot. Ayo! Ayo! I think that's something to do with the extension panel. I don't know. Channeled all their hype. You calling the cops on me? Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the subs. Sensory overload? I know. So, like, can you guys do anything on the extension? I don't even know. Because I did change some settings, but I don't know... Ayo! Couple new stash tabs. Trash ads from China Detour. That'll be the major update. So, I've heard a lot of people saying that, and I really don't think so, because I don't think that deserves a deep dive like they say we're going to be getting. You're jorking to the music? Ayo. Thank you guys for all the biddies. I hope I'm right too. It seems like everybody's skeptical since it's been so long since we've got meaningful D2 updates, but like, a guy can dream, right? Got your name pretty nicely. Seems like it's doing a pretty good job. What are these songs? Hype for Wednesday. I know. I'm so ready. We're gonna make some little stars. When does the new season drop? The new season, we don't have an official date, but it's looking like March 10th is going to be season 12. Not official yet. And no, I didn't write Mario. That's March 10th. But yeah, it says Mario, doesn't it? 10. Mario! Exactly. 2 minutes. 35% off, 5+ gift subs. Hell yeah. I like Mario too. I started streaming Mario. That was my game when I started. I'm curious. Can I mess with the extension to see if it works? Play next song on... Oh, there is stuff in here. What is it? Chill dog vibin'? Unicorn dancing? Dancing dog? Can't comprehend anything I'm saying? Hell yeah. D2 mid? True. Bow, 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 bow. What up, Cupcake Cult? How you doing? Alright, I have too many things open. Chat has given much. I appreciate you guys. So much stuff. I know. So this is just gonna be stash tabs? Maybe. I can't. That was ugly. We're just gonna get like 3 new acts, right? 3 new acts. 14 new characters. Ayo! Jerry! Jerry Atu! Thank you for the gifties. Party mode. Free. How does this work? How does this work? How does this work? There we go. Oh, I can hear myself. Does it work? Does it work? It didn't work. Okay, I might have to look more into that. Jeriatu? 100% going to be your Season 13 character? Do it. D2 update. So they announced that they're doing a deep dive for something related to D2 on Wednesday. But we know nothing about what it's going to be yet. So these were just kind of jokes. But, yeah, we don't know what's happening yet. But potentially exciting?
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Gotta be AI mute? Probably. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. New D2 expansion. That's like the pipe dream. I'm thinking we're probably going to get some quality of life thing like soon. Maybe like minor changes. And then maybe an expansion at BlizzCon? Maybe? But who knows? Say we sit here and watch Lothburger's video on the timeline of events for... Yeah. I did watch that the other day. I'm very curious how long that edit took. Probably a while. Alright. Combining PD2 and D2R? Oh my god. I would never play another game. That's not true, but I would be obsessed. Alright, we're just gonna do something here. I don't even know how to play this character anymore. It's been like 2-3 weeks. Did that corpse just move? Maybe. When does the new class come? For Diablo 4? So they're announcing it on Wednesday. I'm guessing it's going to come out when the expansion comes out in late April. But I guess it's possible they do what they did with the Paladin and drop it with Season 12? Your brain's cooked now? You're welcome. Or I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Never play another game, lies and propaganda. You'll reset your Satisfactory or Enshrouded world again. You know, it's gonna be a while before I go back to Enshrouded. The way that my last playthrough ended, I was kind of salty. Satisfactory though, probably not on stream though. Maybe if there's a major update. Is the music still too loud? I'm feeling like it's still too loud because I can't hear the game at all. It's very loud? Okay. We'll go like there. See the cowboy area? I did see that, yeah. That looks interesting. I might try it. I want to see more, because like they didn't show like loot or anything, and that's like what really makes an RPG for me. You're new to the game and you're stuck at Pit 10 season quest. How do you come past it? So it's just like a quest to clear Pit 10? Are you in Torment difficulty? Because you don't get the pit until you're in Torment. Well, no, that's not true anymore. You have to finish the second capstone. The season rank capstone, you have to finish it, and then you unlock the pit. For long-time PoE enjoyers? Gotcha. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Any new ARPGs I'll check out. I'm gonna have to check out that furry one soon. We did it! Choo choo! Thank you guys for the hype train. I appreciate it. That was fun. First time playing through all the way. Any tips to accelerate from 240 to 300 quicker? Not really. I've never done it. The highest I've ever gotten was like 265 and I tapped out. I had no interest in doing that grind because it is so slow. Right now, it sounds like layer bosses is probably the fastest way to do it. Just spamming them forever, but that sounds miserable to me personally. We need my music back. Yeah, the steampunk furries, exactly. The Crystal Fall. I hope it's good. That was exciting. You're off to bed now? You got your dopamine in before bedtime? That's all you've been doing, layer boss after layer boss? Yeah, that's the fastest way right now. Just make sure you got like your elixirs going and your incense going and stuff like that. But good night, Jerry. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the biddies and the subs and stuff. Yo, what up? Welcome. Your uncle introduced you to the game, now you're addicted. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, and it's only getting better. Like, when this game first launched, it was kind of rough, but it's slowly gotten better and better and better, and it kind of feels like the devs are like starting to get on a roll with like actual fun season mechanics, rather than just like very samey season powers every season. What's up, Tim? It's going pretty good. How you doing? Do we know who the lead director is for the campaign? I do. I don't know if that's public yet though. If it's not, it probably will be by Wednesday. I will say it's not Joe Shelley. Would you say the game is worth picking up at $29.99 right now? You've been hugely skeptical since its launch. Free weekend didn't wow you back. I mean, that's going to be hard for me to answer for you. But in my opinion, the game has gotten a lot better. And this season is one of the most fun ones they've had. And with the expansion right around the corner, I think the expansion is going to be really good.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that hype train was a little overstimulating. I'm not gonna lie. It was fun though. Let's see. Is there anything going on? World Boss in 15. I'm numb now? Oh no. Oh no. Help! Thank you for the follow. Is it Quadge? How do you say that? Bow, 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 bow. Very stimulating. Well, I did turn it down towards the end there, so I'll leave it at the lower volume moving forward if it happens again. Also, the treasure train, that was just the cheaper gift subs, right? That's what that means? I don't even know. I've barely streamed in the last 2 weeks, so it's like, what am I even doing with my life? Hopefully I'm back for a while now. Hopefully I don't get sick again. Although, I will be out of town the 19, 20, 21, I believe. Which unfortunately is when the new D2 season starts. So if we get new content, I'm going to be kind of sad because I'm going to be gone for the launch of it. But I'll be back the next day. But the music was okay. It just seems a little low side now. Maybe that's just you. Maybe you brought your volume down to compensate and now you need to bring it back up. Because this is what it always used to be. What time is it there? You're from Sweden? It is 12:30 p.m. here. So just a little afternoon. What time is it in Sweden? Is Sweden nice? I've always assumed it's nice, but I honestly have no idea. You have your overall volume quite low? That would make sense. Although after that, like, my music does sound quiet to me, but one of the guys on TikTok's in Sweden. All of Scandinavia's peak? Ooh. I wouldn't know. Snowing ton here? I do miss the snow sometimes. We don't get that here. I grew up in snow. I miss it. Yo, yo, yo! How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You wish you had friends to play Blood on the Clock Tower with. What the hell is that? May I please say the N-word? I mean... I don't know which one you're asking about, but if it's the N-word, I would advise against it. A polite racist asking permission? It's a board game? Ah. I'm just like, that's a question I haven't been asked before. The place you live in has bipolar weather. It doesn't snow in the appropriate months. Oh, really? That's kind of funny. What month does it snow in? It's like July and August. It's snowing. I feel like a true racist was just fired off without. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm wondering if it's a different N-word. Bow, 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 bow. Whenever it pleases, but yeah, sometimes it's in July. We had snow last year in the middle of July. That's wild. Here in July, it's like 105 degrees. I was gonna say, I literally just walked in from walking the pup, and you heard that question. Was like, what? Yeah, right. Noodles? Yeah, we're cool with noodles here. I mean, these days, the N-word slur is Nintendo, right? What am I doing? I don't know. Just mindlessly grinding the pit and vibing. My mic's cutting out. It is? That's weird. I don't know. Fine for you? Weird. Middle of the year is winter in Southern Hemisphere? Fine for you? Okay. Interesting. Liv, I think your ears are cutting out. I don't know. I don't know. Mike's fine? Okay. Bow, 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 bow. Maybe it's your internet's. Could be. That'd be weird that just the mic would be cutting out, though. I don't know. I guess it's possible. I have heard other people say stuff like that in the past, too, and it ended up being, like, their connection. You hear the music and not me talking. That, yeah, I mean, I do wonder, like, because, like, I send the different tracks separately. Although, the VOD track would be just my voice and not the music. So now I'm even more confused. I'm like, maybe it's sending you the wrong feed, but... That wouldn't. Where you streaming are going to look there. What? Oh, so you mean like what platforms am I on? I'm on the Clock app, the Purple app, and the Red app. You refreshed, it seems okay now? Okay, that's good. That's weird. Twitch be weird. I'm just gonna blame, like, clowns. Probably clowns' fault. Bow. Can it be Wednesday yet? Your English are not the best? Where are you from? Oh, I'm from the US. I'm from California. Did I decide to stay? No, but I haven't decided to leave yet either. It's just kind of a, we'll see what happens. The idea of moving right now, though, sounds exhausting. But the thing that's nice is when I finished my lease, my apartment never asked me to sign a new one. So, like, I'm guessing I just went month to month, but they also didn't, well, they increased my rate like $30 or something, but like nothing significant. So like I'm guessing if I wanted to, I could just like kind of leave whenever. But I'll worry about crossing that bridge when I decide I want to leave. I need to find a place that has like decent weather year round. Like I don't care if it gets a little cold or a little hot, but I don't want like extremes. That has like good, cheap, like cheap living, good internet, and like beyond that I don't really care. Automatically goes month to month. It didn't used to, but maybe it does now. Because I know I lived here before and they would make me sign a lease every, I don't remember if it was 12 months or 18 months. But Maybe something changed in the last... I don't even know how long. It could also be depending on just what the owners want to do. I don't know. Because I think this place did get new owners since the last time I lived here. Or they're just idiots and forgot. That's possible too. You can only pick 2 of the 3. Lowest cost of living, good internet, and good weather. All 3 do not exist. Yeah, if I had to sacrifice one, it would be the weather thing. And I would much rather have a place that gets cold than a place that gets hot. Which, why I'm in California, I don't know. I do know, but that's neither here nor there. Idaho? That sounds exhilarating. Although I do like potatoes. Move to a college town, that way DoorDash exists? I've never lived in a town that didn't have DoorDash.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
World boss in 5? Okay. When I lived in Michigan, I briefly drove for DoorDash. That's how I learned the area. It was kind of nice. Got scouted to play college soccer in US. Thinking about it? Do it. Hell yeah. I take it that means you're good? Do I like living in Cali or do I want to move somewhere else? The cost of living here is kind of rough, and the summers are brutal. But I have friends here. A few, anyways. But at the same time, if I had an opportunity to move somewhere else, I would definitely consider it. Or if I had a reason, I guess I should say. Not an opportunity. I have an opportunity. I can move wherever I want to. My job would let me, but... You like bad weather? Yeah. I like bad weather if it's like on the chilly side. The hot weather kind of sucks. Chicken butt! What's my job? I do graphic design and animations for TV stations across the country. Did the new season drop yet? No, the new season is probably going to be March 10th, although it hasn't officially been announced yet. But based on the reliquary date, load? 29 days, which I believe that's still March 10th. 7, 14, 20, ooh, wait. Did it change? 29. Yeah. So yeah, Wednesday we're going to get the announcements for the expansion. Possibly some Season 12 announcements. I don't know. And then we're also going to get something for Diablo 2 and something for Diablo Immortal. Bow, 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 bow. Is that magic stuff? I'm guessing that's magic stuff. So what you're saying is it was clobbering time? Thoughts about the Super Bowl? I watched exactly 0 seconds of the Super Bowl. So that's my thoughts. You getting more and more people into Magic? Hell yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, Riz is not a sports guy. I don't even care to watch it for the commercials. Don't look at me with those eyes. I'm gonna make my own card game and then make you guys buy packs. 2 minutes. You didn't play Diablo for 2 years. Something changed? A lot of things have changed if you haven't played in 2 years. 2 years ago, we would have been what? It would have been about a year in, a little less than a year in. So like season 3 or 4. You've missed a lot. We're looking at starting season 12 soon. The second expansion's about to drop, and the game has changed quite significantly since then. What if there was a Magic the Gathering X Diablo? Maybe. Although I would probably just buy the cards to have them, but probably not play with them. Is my camera like low frame rate right now, or is that just my OBS preview? That's how it started for you? With the Doctor Who cards? Gotcha. You didn't like the thing you need to get Mithril for Sultan mobs. I'm sorry, what? Materials? For certain mobs. I'm guessing. Is that what that's supposed to say? You mean like the boss summoning materials? So that is still a thing. But I feel like you get them pretty naturally now. I am curious if that system is going to work the same when the new expansion comes out, or if they're going to tweak it. We don't know that yet. The one thing that's interesting, though, is we're getting a new system called War Plans. We don't know exactly how it's going to work yet, but it looks like we're going to be doing like a series of activities, but like choosing what rewards we get from the activities that we're doing. So maybe there will be a way to get those boss summoning mats from whatever activities we like doing. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? How's D4 feeling lately? Haven't played in forever. Season 11 is one of the best ones we've had. And we're starting to get... we just had the PTR for Season 12. It's actually... I think it's finishing today. And Season 12 looks like... Originally, it looked like it was going to be a short filler season. But they're apparently holding some secrets back. And it looks like it might be a lot more interesting than we originally thought. And the expansion's right around the corner. So I would say the game's feeling pretty good. You don't like that you start from the start when the season's over? So, I mean, you can play Eternal if you don't want to reset season to season. But in my opinion, I think seasons are what make the game fun. Because, like, every season you get to build new characters with different mechanics as you're leveling. And for me, that's exciting. Like, different shakeups to the meta each season. And I don't know. Like, I feel like if they just gave us new content for our already existing max level characters, we would just be done with the season in like 2 days, because we would already be max level and be like super powerful, and we would just be able to finish everything in like 5 minutes. Is the new build free? The new expansion is not free. It's $40 for the base version, but it does include the previous expansion if you didn't already have that one. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Eternal probably got billions of gold nubers. Probably. I do suspect when the new expansion comes out, though, Eternal Gear is probably going to be Legacy again, because it seems like they're going to be changing gear pretty significantly. If they're removing passives from the skill tree, I feel like they're going to have to. I guess technically they haven't confirmed that yet, but we've seen one video and 2 screenshots of skill trees, and it looks like there's no passives on them anymore. $100 base version and $1,500 ultimate. Imagine. Honestly, though, if it was $100 for the base version, I'd still buy it, because I think the game's a lot of fun. I have the Paladin, but there is another new class still coming that has not been announced yet. It's going to be announced on Wednesday. So we're losing the passives? That's what it looks like. Or at least it looks like the passives aren't going to be on the skill tree anymore. So I don't know if they're moving those to like the talisman, or if they're putting them on gear, or what they're doing. But yeah, it doesn't look like they're on the skill tree anymore. Alright, whatever. I don't need any of this. So is the Paladin skill tree Legacy? It's not really all that different from the other classes. Yes. The version of the Paladin we have right now, I do assume it's going to be the Legacy version of the skill tree, and we are going to get a new Paladin tree also. So if we go to Diablo4.com, I can show you what I'm talking about. So Lord of Hatred, if you haven't seen this already. Right here, open. So this is what all of the new skills are going to look like. Where like the main skill is going to have up to 12 points. And then like the branch down here, we normally would have like the 1 enhanced node here and then 2 choices here. We're now going to have 3 choices and we're not going to have the enhanced node anymore. And then there's 2 side options and you get to pick one of both of these. So like each skill is going to have 3 options rather than just the 1 down here. And you're going to be able to spend way more points in one single skill. And if you look at what they show here, there are no passives here. It is all just skill and like that same structure. In the video, the gameplay trailer that they released, they showed at least one skill that had 4 here. So it's possible some might have 2, some might have 3, some might have 4. I don't know. Possibly the circles will act as modifier passives how the skill. Yeah, so like these, they could be like passives that modify that particular spell, but I don't think they're passives that affect the whole character anymore. So yeah, like skill passives, yes, but like character passives, no, is what that looks like to me. But I mean, like a skill passive, I mean, that's basically just another modifier, yeah. I'm not on PTR today, no. We're just looking at the website right now, but yeah, I don't know what it's gonna look like. No more lame +5 mana skills. Yeah, I don't know. Things are gonna look very different, I think. I think. But we should find out a lot more information on Wednesday because they are doing a deep dive on the expansion stuff. So they confirmed that they're going to be talking about the Herodric Cube, the Talisman, and the skill tree reworks. They did not say if they're going to talk about the war plans or the Echoing Nightmares, which are or fishing, but I wouldn't be surprised to get some information on those as well. They haven't confirmed. At least, not that I remember hearing. Treasure Breach, nice. Yeah, I usually only ever play the PTR for like a day to kind of get a feel for things, but I don't want to play too much and burn myself out before it actually goes live. You're really excited? You had no idea your birthday was 2 days before Diablo anniversary? Oh, hell yeah. Wait, does that mean that your birthday's today? Wait, which day was officially Diablo's anniversary? I think Diablo 1 release date. That says January 3rd. So I guess it's just... Wait, that says 97. Oh, it shipped in late 1996. Okay. So this year is just the 30th anniversary year? I don't know. No Diablo 2 updates? No, we're getting Diablo 2 updates announced on Wednesday. Your birthday's today? Happy birthday. Hell yeah. Yeah, we don't know what's coming to Diablo 2 yet, but they did confirm that they are doing something. I can show you. I can show you. So they haven't announced anything yet, but let me turn the music off for a second. I have a button that's supposed to pause my music, but it only works like 20% of the time. It's stupid. All right, so we had Matt Cedarquist, who is the Diablo Legacy lead producer, announced this the other day.
I'm Matthew Cedarquist, Legacy lead producer on Diablo. Be sure to tune into Diablo's 30th anniversary spotlight on February 11th, where we'll have major updates across all of our games to share, including Diablo 2 Resurrected.
They even like specifically pulled out the Diablo 2 Resurrected logo, so you know something's happening. What? I don't know.
We'll announce the second class for Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred, plus dive deeper into its endgame.
That was the first time we got to see what the Herodric Cube is going to look like in-game, and this does seem to confirm that it's going to be a fixed location in town, which makes it feel a lot more like Kanai's Cube, but I'm okay with it. As long as it feels like the Herodric Cube, I'm cool with that.
Features and system updates that we announced in December.
Unless... maybe we can like take it off this podium and bring it with us. I don't know. What do I think the new class will be? I made a couple videos about it. My original thought was that it was going to be an Oracle. And then I had a second video where I said, okay, maybe it's not going to be an Oracle, but maybe Oracles and Amazons could be mercenaries. Based on, I mean, there's been leaks out there which look pretty legit. And if those are true, it's probably going to be a warlock, but we'll find out on Wednesday. You like it being a facility like that? So I do, but I don't, just because it's supposed to be the Herodric Cube, and that was the whole thing with the Herodric Cube, is you had to decide, do you want to keep it on your person? Do you want to put it in your stash? Like, where do you want to keep it? And having it with you all the time was kind of nice, because you could be out in the field and just craft on the fly. You didn't have to lug it back to town. But ultimately, I don't care.
Updates that we announced in December. As we're heading into Diablo's 30th year, there's a lot we want to share with you, and more to come.
And more to come. I didn't even notice he said that before. And then also, keep it in my pants. I will not do that. Wait, what pants? You guys wear pants? Season. Okay, so there's also the Diablo 2 Resurrected. Okay, when you guys get these, do you actually like take the time to put in your actual birthday, or do you just like scroll way down the list and just click random things? Anyways, do you even own pants? I have like one pair that I wear like when I leave sometimes. Hi, Emily. Anyways, so this is interesting. Season 12 ends February 11th, the same day as the 30th anniversary presentation, right? Scroll down the list. Yeah. So the season ends on Wednesday. Normally, when a season ends, the new one starts like right after. However, Ladder Season 13 starts on February 20th, 8 days later. 9 days later. 9 days. I can count. I can math. Not only that, but down here, join us at 2 p.m. February 11th to watch our Diablo 30th Anniversary Spotlight to witness a deep dive of what's next for Diablo 2 Resurrected. If it was just stash tabs, we wouldn't need a deep dive. So, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm really freaking excited because Diablo 2 is my second favorite game of all time. Anyways, I'm really excited. You can kind of see the point of keeping the cube in a social space to encourage more collaboration and stuff. Do you think the cube is going to be a collaborative thing, though? I don't know. It always amazed me how they managed to remake an entire Diablo game and somehow change it entirely. I mean, they made a few changes to Diablo 2, but not a ton. I wish they would change more, to be honest. Like, I like that you can still play Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction Legacy the way that it was, but then Resurrected brings a few new features. But I would love to see more interesting seasons. I actually made a video about that years ago, which I was pretty proud of the video. And then, like, is there a chance they finish Act 4? Maybe. Is there a chance we get an Act 6 or beyond? Probably not, but maybe. Is there a chance we get new classes? Probably not, but maybe. Like, what could they be thinking? Is it just quality of life stuff? Is it new rune words? Is it new uniques? Or is it actual new content, new things to do? They could lean into what PD2 did and add, like, actual endgame mapping and, like, change shit, like, all over the game. We could get finally get stackable currencies and... I don't know. I don't want to get too excited because, like, I don't want to be let down. But at the same time, like, they're making a big deal out of it. If Blizzard wants to encourage spending on fashion, then they need a mandatory social space. Kanai's Cube would be that everyone's got to be. So it is not the Kanai's Cube. It is the Herodric Cube, which they made it very specific that they are two very different things. Like, they're similar, but they're different. And the Herodric Cube is one that we could move around with us. The Kanai's Cube was fixed in town. So, like, I don't know. That's why I was expecting it to be... Like, I almost expected it to be, like, one of these tabs down here. Like, down here or, like, up here or something. You only played Reaper of Souls. What's the difference? So, Kanai's Cube... It let you extract powers from legendaries and, like, keep them as passives. And let you, like upgrade your legendaries to sets. Or like, your yellows to legendaries and sets and stuff like that. Whereas, like, Diablo 2's cube was, like, very specifically, like, crafting. Like, you would put in, like a chess piece and, like, a jewel and, like certain runes or gems or whatever. And it would, like, spit out, like, a random item. So, I don't know. They had a lot in common, but they just felt different. I don't know how to describe it, really, but Rune words were awesome. True. Rune words in Diablo 4 are kind of lame, and I do hope eventually we get Diablo 2 style rune words in Diablo 4. I actually made a video about that too. Like if they wanted to call them like ancient rune words or ancestral rune words and give us white items that can drop with more sockets and let us use the runes that we have now in a certain order to get like basically a unique that we build ourselves would be really cool. Haven't played since Festival of Hatred. What's new? What have they done since Festival of Hatred? The Enigma will always be the greatest armor. True. So since Festival of Hatred, they just recently added the Tower, which is the new leaderboard endgame. It's still in beta, so it's not very exciting right now. They completely redid tempering, masterworking. Right now in this season, we have a system called Sanctification, which is basically like Vol orbs from PoE, which like just unpredictably modifies your gear and then makes it so you can't craft on it anymore. What else has been like a permanent change? They added Belial as a new layer boss. Season 10 had Chaos Armor, which was really cool, but that's gone now, and Chaos Powers were pretty cool. We're getting ready for Season 12, which is going to be like the Season of the Butcher, which should be pretty fun. And it sounds like it's going to be a really short season, like a month and a half or so. Although, we're also getting a thing in Season 12. The Bloodied Sigils are going to effectively let us run dungeons and layer bosses in what is basically Torment 5. So, it's going to be harder difficulty. And according to Woody, he was testing it. It seems like it's going to give way more experience, which is kind of cool. You ready for the reveal tomorrow? It's on Wednesday, not tomorrow. But I'm very excited. Very excited. You're routinely finding PH gear. You're not on PTR. What gives? They did an oopsies. Yeah, they I don't know. I don't know. I thought they would fix that by now, and it doesn't seem like they have. They need to fix that soon. Hopefully by Season 12 it's fixed. Find PH gear, like placeholder gear. So like you'll find like a piece of armor that just has like a pink square on it that says PH on it. I would not be surprised if I go gamble right now. I could probably get one.
The winds truly favor you, friend. The winds
There you go.
truly favor
Boom.
you, friend.
When does the short season start? They haven't officially announced a date yet, but based on the current end date for the Reliquary, it looks like it's going to be March 10th.
A war. Good salvage.
You were hoping your character would wind up having a 3D pink box for placeholder gear instead of the generic weapon. You transmog that just for fun. I know back in World of Warcraft, like sometimes you would find placeholders like that when they put out like new content, and it wouldn't be like a pink box or anything like that. It would be like a little square that was like blue and white checker boxes. And I did find a weapon that had that one time, and I was beating enemies with it. I think that was on a beta though. I don't think that was actually a live server. I don't know, maybe in the expansion something will be like that. Like, I know, like, even still, sometimes in, like, Nightmare Dungeons, you'll see enemies that just say, like unknown enemy name or something like that. Like, the game's been out for how long now? Seems like that should have been fixed. Diablo 2 Act 6? I wish. Like, I don't think we're going to get anything like that yet. Although, if they are actively working on Diablo 2 again, which makes me super excited, maybe they reveal something like that at BlizzCon. Because I know that they have a goal this year to try to make this year's BlizzCon the best one they've ever done. Because like a lot of people considered the last one in 2023 to be the worst one they've ever done, and they're wanting to redeem themselves. And it seems like since Joanna took over as the president of Blizzard, they've been making like big strides to like turn the like their public image around. And like I feel like she's been doing a pretty good job. She's got a lot of work to do, but like I feel like things have been getting better. Does D4 have any goofy Easter eggs like old game silly levels? So there's not yet, but there have been, like with the base game and when they released Vessel of Hatred, there's been several of like Easter egg things to go like when the game first came out, there was 3 areas where if you killed 666 cows on the 666th kill, I believe. Maybe it wasn't exactly, but it was something like that. It would drop one of 3 items, and if you collected all 3 of them, you could then like turn them into like a little pond that would give you a key that would open a hut that would bring you to like a little barn that had a bunch of cows in it. And if you killed all the cows, like they were just like actual like regular cows on all 4 legs, one of them would drop a stamina potion, and you could consume the stamina potion, but nobody ever figured out what it does. And then when Vessel of Hatred came out, there was a bunch of different things you could do to eventually get a Bardiche, which is what the cows were wielding in D2. So we think there's going to be a cow level eventually, but we don't know when or how. My gut says that we'll get that the same time we get back to like Tristram, which I thought was going to be this upcoming expansion, but it's not since we're going to Skovos. Maybe the one after that? Maybe? Who knows? You'd like to see going through goblin portals occasionally too, like in D3? That would be sick. I know when the game first came out, like we only had the original treasure goblins, and then people were asking if we were going to get like the different kind of goblins, and for a long time we didn't, and they finally added those. So I could definitely see them do it at some point. Those goblin portals were juicy. And the unicorn levels. And like there was also like with Kanai's cube, we could put a treasure ring in it and get like the what was it called? It was Greed's Lair, whatever that was. That was just filled with goblins and treasure chests and stuff. So now that we're getting the Rodra cube back, it's very possible that we're going to get new content through that, like by cubing up different items to get portals from that. Is Diablo 4 fun yet? You miss it. So I've always thought it was fun, but I do think that it's gotten significantly better in recent seasons. I feel like they hinted at already with the quest where you get the journal off one of the goblins and then return to the guy. I don't remember that because I don't really pay attention to quests because I'm a terrible person, but I believe you. But also this season, they did add the 4 altars around the world that you had to like summon or sacrifice the different body parts to it. That ended up opening a red portal, so that was also kind of a hint to it, I think, to getting like new red portal things from doing something at a something. You might be the only one of the only few wizards left. You're a wizard? What kind of wizard? Poof. Also, the world boss that spawns, that's literally from Greed's place. Oh, yeah, Avarice. Yeah. True. He's a wizard. One of those wizards. I like it. Kind of wild. Like I was really sick for a couple days, and like yesterday I was like, man, it's probably still gonna be a couple days before I'm feeling better. And then today I just woke up and I'm like 80% better today. Hell yeah. I was worried I was gonna start having like coughing fits on stream and not be able to go very long. You know, I think on Wednesday, I'm going to start the stream a little bit early ahead of the presentation. We're going to make a bingo board. That could be fun. Did he ever even spawn a health bar? Come on, Duriel. So many people keep saying there's a leak for the new D2R class. I've been looking for that too. I've seen several people talk about that also. They said that there's like some like character select screen of a warlock or something in D2. I'm just like, I looked around for probably a half hour earlier and I'm like, I don't see shit. They were saying somebody named like Cleaver posted it or something. Probably all AI generated nonsense, maybe. How am I enjoying the hammer build? I like it. So I haven't really done anything else. I knew as soon as the class was announced that I wanted to play Hammerden just because like that's what I always played in D2. So I thought it sounded fun. And I haven't switched away from it. Maybe next season I'll try a different Paladin. Or maybe I'll go back and try a Spearborn or something, because I haven't tried one of those in a long time. Unless they do drop the other class for Season 12. I don't expect it. But I know several people have said, like, well, that way, like, when the expansion comes out, not everybody's going to play the same thing. I'm like, maybe? I doubt it, though. What about the vampire armor for the Pally, so you get to be a dark Pally? Hell yeah. Sorry about the hammer move to Aura. So I like actually playing the game, not just walking around. So I didn't do the Oradin. But I heard it was super strong. You hope the new class is Oracle, kinda, even if it's currently called Warlock or whatnot? Yeah, like, Oracle makes a lot of sense lore-wise. That's why I put out my video talking about the Oracle. And then I also talked about how the Oracle would make a lot of sense as a mercenary type. We haven't heard if we're getting new mercenaries or anything yet. You're sold on Oracle? What class am I playing right now? This is the Paladin. We need Wahid Merc for sure. Hell yeah. Healer Merc would be cool. Yeah, like I feel like an Oracle could be put in like a healer role, like a healer / time manipulation kind of thing, like putting up like temporal bubbles and that kind of thing. Would make a lot of sense. What class do you recommend for beginners? You played Hydra build, but you found it to be kind of boring. Hydra is kind of boring for leveling. So like, if you like Sork, Crackling Energy is really strong this season and it's pretty fun to play. For other classes, I really like the Lunging Strike Barbarians. I really like Pulverized Druids. Cool Volley Spiritborn was always pretty fun. You found the screenshot? Send to me. Oh, you did. Ah, that looks kind of legit, but also kind of not. The lighting is interesting. Could be, yeah, I don't know. Where'd you find it? How to get Paladin? You have to pre-order the Lord of Hatred expansion. You asked some people? Oh, nice. All right, well, since we're talking about it, huh. Like, is it just me, or are they lit different than they normally are? He's slightly in the wrong spot. I mean, when you click on them, they do kind of step forward, though.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, the lighting is weird, but that could just be that they upgraded the lighting engine. The way that this is glowing looks a little sus to me, but I don't know. Like, I do know, like, in WoW, when they're doing placeholders, this is how they do it, but that could also just be somebody who's familiar with Blizzard stuff trying to match it. I think it's just because they haven't stepped forward. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would say if it's fake, it's well done. I don't know. I don't know. The face looks kind of low quality compared to the rest, though. Like, it looks kind of flat. I don't know. Also, what is this gear? And if they add a new class, they would have to add so much new shit. Like, tons of new items. Probably. I don't know. I don't know if they would be that ambitious. Maybe. Maybe. Looks like Bad Bunny. Yeah, I don't know. That one could go either way.
Don't ruin all that work.
We'll find out very soon.
I can break that down.
I will say, if they're claiming that's a Warlock, compared to the supposed leak for the Diablo 4 Warlock, they look drastically different. One of them, it looks like a stripper. The other one looks like a magician. Hello, new something on Diablo 4. The new season starts in a couple weeks. You finish your campaign, what to do now? What am I doing? So when you finish the campaign, my advice is really just look at the map and kind of like look around for activities and just try stuff and see what you like. Like when you're in endgame, you're going to want to start, once you get glyphs, you're going to want to level them up by doing the pit. You'll want to do the capstones in your season journey if you're playing seasonal. Like you can do dungeons, you can do boss layers, you can do Helltide, you can do whispers, which is just all the red icons across the map. Then nothing worry, must wait to next season. Old then play. Yeah, next season, it sounds like it's going to be March 10th, but we don't have an official date yet. Very small map. Maybe they update more map. Very small map. Map's pretty big. I mean, with the new expansion, we know we're getting an area over here. We're getting the Isles of Skovos in the new expansion, which is going to be coming in late April. Need more bigger for that game because everything is same shit. So I do agree that we need more variation with stuff. Like this area feels a little bit different than the rest, but it does feel very samey still. So I am hoping that the Isles of Skovos do feel different. Like if you go to their website for the new expansion, they do show some screenshots of the new area. I believe it might be just in the trailer. It does look a little more different. So this is where we're going, the Isles of Skovos. And we're going to have this war table that's going to let us modify the end game. Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred gameplay trailer.
Hate me. Your fate is my doing. You think you've lost everything, and yet there is so much more I can take.
If you buy the new class Paladin, you get this place or not? You will when it comes out, yeah. So the Paladin is the pre-order bonus for the expansion. So you spend $40 USD, whatever it is, wherever you're at. You get the expansion when it releases. You get the Paladin and whatever the other new class is that has not been announced yet. We're going to find out what that is in 2 days. So yeah, that's the Isles of Skovos right here. Like that's what I expect the main area to look like. But then you'll see like clips of like other bosses and stuff that's new. What should you do to get better gear? Just kill stuff. Like pretty much every monster in the game can drop basically anything. If you're gonna do stuff like layer bosses, you have a better chance to get like mythics and stuff like that, and unique items. But anything can drop pretty much any gear. You just gotta kill as much stuff as you can and hope you get good RNG. Yeah, so Skovos seems to be like a little brighter, a little more vibrant, like with like watery areas and stuff, and like bright blue skies, which hopefully feels a little more refreshing. Brighten these nuts. Fire sword. And yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier with the skill tree rework. Like most of the skills, looks like they have like the 3 main nodes. But with this one, we very much see 4 here. So I'm really curious how many are going to get 4, and if any are going to get 5 or 2, or how they're handling that. Fireballs! Can't wait to find out more about how the talisman works. Oh, Mr. Llama put out... Wait, what's he looking at down there? Did he find information? I might have to watch that video. You guys want to watch a Mr. Llama video? I know Misha would be thrilled. What time does this kick off? On Wednesday, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I'm gonna be a React Andy. It's fine. You can go pack and then you give me the cliff notes. Bet. How long is the video? 7 minutes? D2? Ew.
He's already here.
They're gonna drop the Diablo 2 expansion, Quigs of Hatred. They're gonna put you in the game to make you play it. You can stay for 7 minutes, you guess? Alright, let's find out what he has to say.
What's up, YouTube? Mr. Llama SC here, and today we have confirmation that's not fully actually really confirmed, but something kind of has to
I'm
be
so hyped for the
going
11th.
on and
So hyped.
existing, as it is Wednesday, February 9th, 2026 at 2:27 p.m.
Turn him up? I can't. He's max already. Am I excited about the D2 stuff? I mean, we don't really... Okay. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Yep. Bug tried to get me. I might have got it. I don't know. Yeah, that. So wait. We're going from 1.7.9 to 3.0? Are we actually getting an expansion for D2R?
And we just had probably the biggest, craziest thing that could ever exist. This
Copium?
is
Maybe.
Diablo 2 Resurrected Vendor 2. Now, the vendor is where they, like, test things and do all the things and all of that stuff, right? And this is the version that we currently are on.
Not really confirmed.
And was on for there and everything. This is the live version, 1.7.91570, whatever. But today,
Fingers crossed for
February
D1 remake.
9th,
I don't think we're
2026
gonna get anything for
27
D1 or
PM.
D3 if I'm being honest.
They updated
It's possible.
that version, not to 1.8, not to 2.0, but to
3.0 is
version
wild.
3.0.9. Now, I clearly know fully everything that means.
Skogos would be a big place. How do you think? I think it'll be similar to Nahantu, probably, but I have no idea.
Because I understand patching and versioning 100%. But that is, for those that don't,
Version
the
6.7?
number just went up a lot.
A lot.
1.7.9 to 3.0.
Yeah, why would it go to
I'm
3.0?
told this is major right here.
Why would it
And
not
then
go to
this
2?
is like minor and this is tiny. So far right side is tiny change.
Like double Nahantu? That'd be nice.
Middle number is middle change. Left number, big change. And we went
2
from
new
a
classes?
1 to a 3. They didn't even go for a 2. They gave us a 3. Hold on, do I have my pen up here? Marker? Where's my marker?
What is he doing?
Where'd it go?
Oh, I'm realizing I'm covering it a little bit.
Our hopium levels, we're at like a 4 or 5 right there. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. How far are we going here, boys? How far are we going? Are we at a 7?
Major number in
Are we at
semantic
an
versioning
8
is arbitrary.
now? It
Yeah,
went to a 3.
but like it seems
think
weird
we're
going
going
from
up to an
1.7 to 3 and not
Hopium
doing
levels
2.
Up to an 8. Blizzard cannot let us down now. They cannot let us down
I like
now.
his chart. That's funny. It's a lot of words you don't understand.
That number's massive. Now, versioning changes could be, obviously.
It's not backwards
technically
compatible
it
with
is
previous
just a
versions.
number. They could make that a 50 if they wanted,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't mean anything.
Maybe their
but,
finger slipped.
But if you don't make it a 50 because you do want to have proper procedures,
Hold on.
then
Hold
a
on.
1.7
I'm going to
a
this
3
website.
is a very big jump. I would also like to clarify that this is for not the PTR. This is like private developer access, like a very back end.
In a nutshell, what are the expected changes? We have no idea.
February.
We have no idea. Like a lot of people are like expecting like stash tabs, and basically that's it. Some people are thinking we're gonna get like an Act 6 and a new class. There was an image that was supposedly leaked that people say is gonna be a new class added. I can pull it up again. I'm iffy on whether or not this looks real. Give me my scroll bar, please. Zoop. This guy here, which looks like some kind of occultist caster, potentially a warlock. But yeah, they haven't announced anything yet. They're not going to be announcing anything until Wednesday. But we're watching a Mr. Llama video because apparently on their CDN, they updated the version from 1.7 to 3.0 on their like internal vendor servers or whatever.
11th around the
Spiritborn
corner
and D2R.
that they would use for sending off to NVIDIA and AMD for testing graphical issues that they can then fix. This isn't a new PTR update. But that's... I mean... 3 minus 1.7. That is 1.3 jumps.
I'm trying to see if I can find this myself.
Come on. How are we not getting
Vendor
it all?
2. Oh, hide vendor builds. Turn that off.
I don't know, man. It's got to be more than stash at this point. It's got to be something. X6? Maybe some cool features in there? Charm bags? Loot filters? I don't know, chat.
Where is
I don't
this?
know.
Oh.
There's also this build number
Okay,
jumped a bunch.
I can confirm
I don't know
this
what
is
that
real.
means, but that number has gone up too, so that's a new build. I don't know. Is my hopium high? My hopium's high. It's up there.
Huh.
But I think it has to be at this point. At this
So cry when you see the
point-
early dev build of Blizzard North D3?
Build
Same.
is the amount of commits. Okay. They've been jumping build numbers by hundreds for the past year. Okay, so maybe the build ID has less to do with anything. But at this point, come on, man. It's pointing at it. It's pointing
Voice
at us
of the
getting
person's
something new.
name
And
we
they
don't
said
/ can't
major
say. It's
updates
fake
coming
news.
to the Diablo titles, including D2R. Matthew
There's a lot of
Seedicus said
there's a lot of
that, and he
people's
called
names
out
we don't
D2R.
say these
And
days.
yes, there's probably big updates coming to Immortal and to Diablo 4. But
This is
Diablo
spicy.
2's in there.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. We know we have a 9-day gap between seasons. If we're getting like an expansion that short notice, I'm gonna cry because I'm not gonna be here on the 20th. I will cry.
That exists.
Anyways,
I mean, Diablo 3 and 1 also
feel like-
exists, but he said
I feel like if it was a whole ass expansion, they would announce it with much more time. I'm guessing we're gonna get something now, and then maybe an expansion at BlizzCon. I don't know though.
D2. And now we have this. That's a jump. That's a jump, my friends. Is it guaranteed?
Yeah, I'm gonna shit everybody's pants.
Yes. Not guaranteed.
Thinking it's an expansion tease for sure. I
At this point,
just hope that the expansion isn't on the 20th. Not mine, please. You like your pants? You can wash them.
I don't know. It has to be.
I'll wash
What
them
else could
for
it
you.
be? What else could it be? You know,
Hi, dog.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. In the past, we've gotten our hope
I'm
up
not watching
on
with
a
my
lot
mouth,
of things
no.
that seemed like they guaranteed we're going to point at things, and everybody laughed at us and told us that it would be foolish to think
Freesia League?
this time would be any different.
Honestly, something like that could be cool.
But this time, I think it's different. I got a good feeling about it.
If anybody outside of Blizzard knew, this would be the guy who would know. And he says he has a good feeling about it, and that's a face of somebody who knows something. I'm just saying. You guys made the same face? You wish you screenshot? I mean, the VOD exists. Chris Wilson's the new game director. Imagine. Like who would know if they were doing D2 things like more than him? They might tell Riker. What, like Cooley? Indie devs know more about Diablo? Maybe. PD2 guy. I mean, imagine if they hired him, Senpai. Kano didn't know. Would they tell Kano? Maybe. I know Macro was talking about it. He said he knew nothing. You honestly feel like no one knows? Honestly, if that is the case, I like that. I hope no one knows. But if anybody knew, it's this guy.
I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below.
Hold on.
And would be any different.
They told you he signed an NDA? You'll shit his
But
pants
this
too?
time, I think it's different. I got
That feels like a guy who knows. I'm just saying.
a good feeling about
We're
it.
all gonna shit his pants.
I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below. What do you think? Mwah! Kisses to you all. I gotta get you guys updates while I can. Keep you guys in the loop. We're all just waiting, man. We're all hoping. Fingers crossed. Kisses to you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, YouTube. City Equation, thank you very much for that sub.
No more llama. Are the servers down right now? No, never mind. I'm like, are people freaking out so much that they took the servers? That's okay. So I just need to see like a comparison here. Like, yeah, the lighting is different. And spacing is tighter between the characters. The druid got tossed. He's just real dark over there. Yeah. So, okay. So the lighting means one of two things. One, they updated the lighting engine altogether. Or two, it's AI. Or I guess three, somebody did like really good like 3D rendering of this. But like, that lighting is dramatically different. I hate paint, but I didn't want to open up Photoshop. So, this orc looks slightly turned. My head's in... Oh. Stupid head. I need to cut it off. So, like, it's not... I guess it's not as significant as I thought, but, like, there's more, like, cleavage lighting. That's about it. I mean, I guess it's a little darker. Yeah, the booba's got some gleam to it. As it should. Wait, what about this orc? Oh yeah, kind of angled a little bit more. Ever so slightly. Which I guess if you're adding another character, it probably would get moved around a little bit. Man, oh man. That's the update. They're putting in jiggle physics. Sign me up. They're also adding third-person mode for Diablo 2 Resurrected. Oh boy. I have too many tabs open. You want something to be real? Unlocked camera? That'd be wild. So, like, I was excited. Now it's, like, dialed up. I'm going to do it backwards so it looks right for you guys. It went from, like, an 8 to, like, an 11D. But is it real? Gonna stop your playthrough of D2R now? Why? You gotta be ready for when the new stuff comes. You gotta learn. You gotta learn it all. At least 8.5. Man. I did not have that on my bucket list for today. But if that just went up on the servers today, and the new season is supposed to start next Friday, what does it mean? What does it mean? What it means is, if we get major new content next weekend, as soon as I get back from the wedding on Saturday night, I'm going to be jumping on and playing until I pass out. And then playing more. But, like, here's the big thing. If we are getting major new content for D2, are they going to be able to do it faithfully to where it still feels like D2 did for the last 20 years? Or is it going to feel like D3 or D4? Because a lot of people wouldn't like that. I know Matt Cedarquist, I know he's played a lot of D2. I don't know how involved, I mean, I know he's like the main guy, but like how much is he responsible for personally? How big of a team is working on whatever they're working on? Like, as far as we know, the D2 team has at least one person working on it, and he's it. So maybe they have a big ass team, but I have no idea. They risk losing the core players if it's fucked up? Absolutely. I don't think they would lose the core players, but they might just like hate on that class if it is an actual class. It's the Diablo community, so any change that does not meet individual person's expectations, they're going to hate. Yeah. But like, I do feel like if they do a really good job and stay faithful to the way that Diablo 2 felt, I think people would like it. What's my best guess? The D2 announcement? So we just watched a video. Let me see if I can still pull it up. Mr. Llama put out a video where apparently it was discovered that on the Diablo 2 Resurrected vendor 2 like private servers that they send to like Nvidia and stuff to get like their drivers ready for updates. This came out, which the current version is 1.7.91570 and the update is 3.0.9. So jumping from 1.7 to 3.0 is kind of indicative of potentially an expansion or like a massive upgrade. It doesn't necessarily mean that, but I don't know why they would do such a big jump if it wasn't. And then there was also a supposed leaked image of a new class. We don't know if this is real or not, but this is floating around the internet. Usually means the start of a new line of patches. Yeah. Like, it feels like the game is in active development again, which is exciting. But who knows if this, like, the server thing is for sure real. I pulled it up myself. This is not confirmed yet. It kind of looks real, kind of looks fake. Gambit class? I mean, with the rumors for the D4 class being Warlock, you could assume that this is also a Warlock based on the way that it looks. It looks like some kind of occult caster, but it looks very much different than the concept art that leaked for the D4 class. And we still don't know if the D4 class is real or not, but there's enough out there that it seems likely. I don't know. But yeah, like I still do feel like the lighting looks a little different, which could mean that it's fake, or it could mean that they made changes to the engine. Like, imagine they just did like another graphical update to D2 and made it look even better than it already does. It is exciting. I take everything I'm saying, like everything I'm showing, take it with a huge grain of salt. It could be nothing. This could be nothing. It could have been a typo, and this could be fake. I don't know, but it's also very exciting to think about. Like, people are like, oh, we're not getting anything more than stash tabs. Maybe we'll get a little bit of quality of life. I don't know. Just adds in 30s, a sub to avoid. Hell yeah. Like, just imagine getting like a whole new act and a new class, or a new class and new red portal activities in the end game, or like anything. I don't know. I would be a very happy camper if it's major. And they're saying we're getting a deep dive. I wish they said how long this event on Wednesday was, because we know we're getting D4 stuff. That's probably going to be a like the bulk of it. Artificer class, that'd be sick. I know Justin would be excited. Can't wait. Announcements on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, and I will be streaming it for sure. Unless a meteor hits my apartment, I will be here. I probably will be dipping out as soon as the event's over to start cranking out YouTube videos to cover everything. But I probably will go live an hour or two before the stream starts. I'm thinking we're going to make a bingo board, because that could be fun. Bard class, especially if it has D&D stuff like Vicious Mockery, so you can kill demons by insulting them. That'd be great. Although, by insulting them just made me think of Monkey Island. I want to play as Guybrush Threepwood. everything else going on in the world, meteor is a high probability. Fair, true. Man, it is a very exciting time to be a Diablo fan. Or the end of It Chapter 2. I need to watch the It movies. I've never watched one. I've heard they're great. I've never watched one. Okay, so to that question, should I watch the originals or should I just watch the new ones? No, you don't worry about it. You're good there. But like, should I watch the new ones? Or because like I do better with more modern stuff. Are the remakes good enough? Can I just jump to those? Just watch the new two and don't ever read the book. I don't know how to read, so. And there's a show too, right? Is the show worth it? Bam, 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 bam. Haven't watched one. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm very curious. The show's all you've seen. It was really good. Okay. Start with it. Interesting. So is the show a prequel to the movies? I'm realizing my music's off, but I'm too lazy to turn it back on. Let's see if my button works. It didn't. Whack. All right, I'll do it. It is? Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that. My chair's epic? Hell yeah. You guys want to see mommy? When do we know about the D2 changes? So officially Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Where'd you get it? Secret Lab. You can use if you want to get one, you can use my link, secretlab.rezarj.com. Is it Secret Labs or Secret Lab? Hold on, let me. Yeah, secretlab.rezarj.com, I do believe. Yep. It is an expensive share, though. It's like $700. You're in the odd group that thinks prequels should be watched after the original. That's what prequel means. It's a sequel that takes place before the original to expand its lore. No? Sequel is always meant it comes after. And prequel always meant it comes before. Expensive shares, but they're amazing. Can confirm. Yeah. So I will say, like, comfort-wise, it's good. Putting it together, easiest chair I've ever built. Like, pre means before. I'm confusion. People still play this game? Hey, ban that guy, mods. Bought yours used and it still feels awesome. Yours is a 2020 version, though? Gotcha. Yeah, I have heard that the older Secret Lab chairs were a little bit nicer, but this one's still pretty nice. I do like. It's definitely better than the old chair that I bought. I don't even remember. It was like an ergonomic chair. Thought I would like it. It was okay. I use it for my work desk now. Gaming chairs get a lot of hate, but you like yours? Yeah, some of them are really nice. Just depends on the brand. Like, there's a lot of people who, like, they'll go and buy, like a $100 chair from Walmart and then complain about it. Well, that makes sense. You get what you pay for. Oh, you got them. Good job. Good modding. 13 seconds seems appropriate. Prequels are often released after to add backstory and context, so OG fans typically watch prequels. Yeah. After the yeah. Prequel is derived from sequel. Oh, sure. You like to start with the last of something from a series to see if the journey is worth it? Like, you're one of those people who, like, reads the last page of a book to see if it ends well, and then you'll start reading it? As a newcomer, typically you find nothing wrong with watching prequels first. I mean, I would generally watch the original first and then watch the prequel if that's the order that they came out in. I would. Am I going to play Crimson Desert? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe. I guess, do we know when it's coming out yet? Is there a hard release date? I guess it just depends what else is happening. If a movie comes out, then a sequel to it comes out that takes place after the first movie isn't a prequel. It's just the first. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, that would be like saying, like, you need to watch the Marvel movies in chronological order instead of release date order. Yeah. No, I would watch them in release date order. Yeah. Wait, spoilers, hold up. Darth Vader is who? He's a villain? I had no idea. Chronological for MCU totally works too. I'm sure it would, but I would never do that. Like, there would definitely be things that would be more confusing watching them chronologically. Are servers down? I'm on. So no. Watching the MCU in timeline orders for existing fans who already seen all or most? Yeah, right. Watching the first time, I would definitely watch them in theatrical release version. Or I guess, like, if I was going into it now, and I really, like, if I really knew that I really wanted to watch the Iron Man movies, I could see myself watching all of those in order first. But me and your friend can't log? Weird. I mean, I haven't tried logging out and logging back in, but I'm on fine. Star Wars animated series or S+ tier? I'll never find out because I can't get into Star Wars or animated films. As a dad, you'd introduce your kid in chronological order and explain the gaps. I guess I've just always watched them as they release. So So I'm kind of having a struggle because, like, I'm at the point in D4 where I really don't care at all about this season anymore. But there's nothing else that I'm really itching to play or do. So, like, what am I going to stream tomorrow? And, like, normally I stream for at least 3 hours, and I'm at, like, an hour and 45 minutes, and I really just don't care about this game right now. Are there any other games that I want to play that, like, I could play in, like, a stream? Stream all of tomorrow? Play something else? But what? Portal? Man, I hope we get Portal 3 someday. I could play this game. They sent me a free code. Gah! You're about 100 Paragon levels off from max, trying to max out, then you'll wait for Season 12. Good luck. If you're 100 out at this point in the season, it's going to be tough to get to 300 if that's what your goal is. Stream some Dark Souls Remastered. If I had Dark Souls Remastered, I would consider it. I've never played Dark Souls. I've only ever played Elden Ring. Someday. But, you just got this? Is it any good? Could I start new Banjo-Kazooie? So, I don't want to start anything that I'm not going to be able to finish before Wednesday. Or play something that I don't care about finishing. Oh, you got the Paragon grind. Gotcha. I really need to go back and play more of this game, but I'm pretty sure I would have to start over because it's been so long. I don't remember shit. I picked up this game I want to play at some point, but I don't think I would finish that by tomorrow. I also got this. Might be fun. I don't know. I know this had a big update recently. I'll probably wait for full release to come back to this one, though. It's fun to watch someone stream, especially if they haven't played it. We enjoy watching the suffering. Yeah, I do want to play the Dark Souls games at some point, but I want to actually be able to, like, commit, like, a couple weeks to it, because I know it's going to take me a while. Got a late start as you jump back in after a 1+ year break in mid-January? Gotcha. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are coming back to the game and finding out that it's actually pretty fun now. Do an Elden Ring playthrough so you can help your friend? So I did start again, like a couple months ago, but I remembered how frustrating the mouse and keyboard controls were, so I kind of noped out. This is definitely one that I need to come back to. You had to do Vessel campaign first, so got a friend in and had to walk through the main story with. Gotcha. I really do hope that the Lord of Hatred campaign just is like so much better than Vessel of Hatred. Like, I thought the Vessel of Hatred campaign was okay, but the Lord of Hatred one, like, it has so much potential to be good. If you do Dark Souls playthroughs, just make sure it's when a mod is available. Fair. Elden Ring's a cakewalk compared to the Souls. Is it? So my biggest issue is just that, like, I don't like playing 3D games, like third-person games or first-person games with a controller. And the controls on mouse and keyboard for those games just have not been very good. D1? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. I'll probably finish that game off stream. Apparently I played Black Desert for 80 minutes once. I want to play this game again at some point. This game kicked ass. I did not expect it to be as good as it was. If you haven't played Blue Fire and you like Zelda-ish stuff with like Celeste-style platforming, really good. Really good. I could play this tomorrow. I picked this one up because I was itching for a puzzle game, and I played the demo for this, and the demo was pretty good. Would you guys hate me if I played a puzzle game tomorrow? Mario Maker? I watched a really good video yesterday of somebody who made a Mario Maker 3 YouTube video. I made one back in 2020 that has like 1.4 million views on YouTube, not to flex or anything. But somebody put one out like a week ago that was really good, that gave me hope that they might still be working on a Mario Maker 3 game. I bought this because I loved the game, so when the anniversary edition came out, I had to pick it up, and I haven't played that yet. Maybe I'll play that at some point. Braid's fantastic puzzle game. I'm excited to see what this game looks like when it fully releases. I had a good time with the 3 hours of the demo that I played. Cat Quest, I wouldn't be able to finish that tomorrow, so not yet, but I definitely will play it at some point. This game was such a disappointment to me. I wanted to play it because it looked cool, and I played it for 15 minutes and said, nope, that feels awful. Mario Maker seems like such a free game, too. It's so easy to remake it with slight changes. I mean, we have 2 of them. A lot of people say that Mario Maker 2 didn't do very well, and that's why they don't think Nintendo's going to do a 3rd one. But then you actually go and look at it, and it was like one of the highest grossing games that they put out. So I don't think that that was accurate. You have $30 spent on Steam now that you get your refund for North for the Wicked? You don't know what to spend it on? I don't know. Good refund, fuck that guy. Yeah, if I didn't already have like 100 hours in it, I would consider refunding it, but I've fallen in love with that game. It's so good. I don't even care who makes it at this point. Ah, yes. Maybe. Maybe I dive into Dungeon Siege tomorrow. Try that out. Maybe. Maybe. Do it? Maybe. Maybe. Man, there's so many games that they sent me like free copies of to try that I'm like, yeah, I would play that, and then I just never did. Did I play Arcanum? No. What's that? This one? It's $4. That's so much money. Is this like a Baldur's Gate style thing? Like a CRPG? That's what it looks like. Between Diablo and BG3? Okay. If you've never played Frog Fractions, don't look into it. Get it. Play it. You won't regret it. Frog Fractions. Not even kidding. It's a niche game not many people played. Figure you might have. Yeah, so apparently not. No, I've never heard of it, but it looks neat. This game. I was so excited for this game because I thought, like looking at the trailer and stuff, I thought it was going to be a horror game. It really wasn't. So glad you're live on YouTube too. Thank you for Diablo update videos. Did I miss the Diablo chat? You've missed a little bit of Diablo chat. We found some interesting things today regarding the Wednesday announcements, specifically relating to the Diablo 2 announcements. We don't know if any of it's real. Well, some of it is definitely real, but we don't know to what extent or what it means. What are we hyped about? So Wednesday, they're doing a major presentation for Diablo. They're going to be talking about Diablo 2, Diablo 4, and Diablo Immortal. We know Diablo 4 is going to be announcing the new class and talking about some of the new endgame stuff, like the cube, the new skill tree rework, and the skill tree update. We know Diablo Immortal is getting a new class, a new zone, probably a bunch of new endgame stuff. Diablo 2, they said that they're going to be talking about it, but they didn't really tease anything. But today, there was a leak, not a leak so much, on their CDN servers, like where they put, what did they call it? What was the word? What was the word? Let me find it again. On their vendor servers. Currently, we're on version 1.7.9, and today they uploaded version 3.0. That's a pretty big jump. That's a pretty big jump. And there was a screenshot that showed a work in progress character selection screen that showed another character on it. Although that one, we don't know if it's real or not. Thank you for the gifties. Thank you for the goat and the heart me. I appreciate it. Play WoW. I do need to level a character for the expansion or something, or at least get one of my current ones ready for the expansion, because that's coming out in a couple weeks also. I will be streaming for about a week. WoW at the end of the month. What class could that be? So, a lot of people are saying that this is the Warlock. And with the rumors of the D4 class being the Warlock, that would be an interesting choice. But I don't know. Perfect, you can WoW vicariously. Yeah, I do plan on playing the expansion when it comes out for about a week until the new Diablo season comes out. Which class are they going to add in the game next? What do you think? For which game? For which game? Because, like, if this is real, that it looks like some kind of occult caster. For Diablo 4, my original prediction was the Oracle, but based on the leaks, it does seem like it's probably going to be a Warlock. But nothing is confirmed yet, so we'll find out on Wednesday. You read that as viciously or viscously? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just doing laps at this point. All I know is this week is a very exciting time to be a Diablo fan. Yeah, 4 characters to 80 and prep for midnight. I have one. What do I even have? I don't even remember. I think it's my mage. Might be my paladin. What did I level? I think it was my mage. I started working on an undead mage the other day just to kind of tinker with like the new stuff. Yeah, level 80 mage. Oh my god. Apparently running Diablo 4 and World of Warcraft at the same time is a bad idea. My computer's like, no. Because I made you snacks? True. Do I get the ketchup gear? I want the mustard gear. What is happening right now? I think my computer's dying. You didn't like Endgame in D4? It's definitely changed depending on when the last time you played it was, and I think with the new expansion, it's going to change quite a bit more. I think the new war plan system is going to shake up the endgame quite a bit, and there's also the echoing hatred mode, which could be cool. Is there a way to make it just show your one character? I think there is, right? Do servers even matter in this game anymore? I don't know what I just did. Oh, cool. You have to remove them from your warband? I could have sworn there was like a button that I clicked that just zoomed into like the one character. Wait, what is this catch-up experience? I'm intrigued. You like Paladin already? Have tried? Paladin's great. It's a lot of fun. Ooh. Wait, how do I get it back? Okay. Do I play WoW tomorrow? Maybe. What does this guy got on his face? I don't know. But I'm going to call it here for today. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but after being sick and not streaming much, my throat's starting to die a little bit. You like my backlight? Hell yeah. If you watch on the purple site, you can actually change the color of my backlight. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I hope you all have a fantastic evening, and I will see you soon. Oh, wait. We got to do the raid thing.
Momo.
There we go. Ugh. If you want to vote. Oh. Time to go say what up to my boy Marco. Sounds good. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Here